Ahoy and hello. I realize it's been quite a long time since we last had a conversation, just you and me, and I wanted to see how things have been going. I thought it might be nice to sort of talk things out, maybe even do a little bit of ASMR here for you, but I didn't want to write it all out this time. So, yeah. How are things going? How are you? what sort of adventures have you been getting into this year? I know probably for some of you, you're back at school or university. Maybe some of you have started new jobs, or maybe some of you are just steady and staying the course you've been on. Whatever the case, I want to hear about it. I have an absolute blast reading your comments, so please let me know what's been going on. I guess for now, I'll say if things haven't been going very well, or, for whatever reason, if life seems really scary right now, just remember that you're not alone. I know sometimes it can feel that way. Our minds really like to be mean to us sometimes. They make us feel like, folks don't care, or what you say, your think doesn't matter, but it's not true. You matter, and you do have worth. And you know how I know that? It's because I'm Captain Matt, and I'm very rarely wrong about these things. But in all seriousness, I know it might be cliche to say, but keep your head up. Things will get better, and like I always say, keep sailing forward. If not for me, then for yourself. And alternatively, if things are going great for you right now, if you have something new or exciting going on in life, I am super happy for you. That's amazing, and I hope the good times keep rolling. Let's have a drink sometime and celebrate. You all know I never shy away from an opportunity to have a bit of rum, right? I suppose I should talk about what's been going on with me recently, yeah? Obviously, I've still been enjoying telling these tales to you guys. I know the schedule for those has been a bit inconsistent, but that's more to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best stories I can. I never want to put anything out there if I'm not happy with how it turned out, if that makes sense. And recently, I've had the real privilege of working with some of our crewmates. Shoutouts to Ordered Chaos Writing and Romantasy. And as you all know, I love working with my sister on stories too, and don't tell anyone, but I'm trying to convince her to write a new one for us, a brand new adventure. But having the chance to work with her and Ordered Chaos and Romantasy, it's really been something special. They both did such an excellent job with their stories, and I had an absolute blast bringing their visions to life. And who knows, we might even get another grand tale from them down the line. That would be amazing. Honestly, I really want to be able to do that with more of you. And that brings up something to note. Like I said, I love reading and responding to your comments on my stories, but if you'd like to work more directly with me or engage with some of our crewmates, please consider joining the Discord server. The link is included in the description of most of my stories. It's called the 7 Deadly Streamers server, and it's really such a great place to meet and engage with creators, writers, voice actors, artists, and I'm personally pretty active in there, so please consider joining. We actually did a Pirates of the Caribbean movie marathon a few weeks back, which was an awesome time. We host movie nights, game nights, people will post their art and their writing. It is a very lively community, and I would love for you to be a part of it. What else? If you didn't know, I also have been streaming over on twitch.tv. I'm live most Wednesdays from around 5 to 8 p.m. PST. I play a lot of Mario games and a lot of Nintendo in general, so if that is something you're interested in, that's just another way for you to engage more with this community and myself. We actually did a charity event with Gamers Outreach over the summer to help raise money to buy video games for kids in hospitals, which was a great time. I'm hoping we're able to do more special things like that in the future, too. And obviously, thinking about the future, what sort of adventures do we have upcoming here? Even if you prefer not to join the Discord or to come to streams, that's perfectly fine. I think it's important for you guys to know that I have no intention of ending the journey here anytime soon. I believe this is close to, if it's not, it's pretty close, but this might be the 100th story we've told here, and I'm really excited that we finally reached that threshold. So, but as long as we have stories to tell, we're not going to be reaching the end of that horizon anytime soon. And shoot, don't forget to spread the word. I think one of my favorite comments was from someone who said they found us on the recommendation from a friend of theirs, and that just made me happy. That somebody was able to join our crew because of somebody else. It just makes me happy. So I think that brings me to my last point in this update. And that is just to make sure that I properly thank you. Yes, you specifically. This adventure could not continue without your support. While I can't thank each of you individually, just know I'm absolutely talking about you. Whether you're an active member in the community or have just been listening to one or two of the tales, does not matter. I appreciate all of it. You are just as important to this adventure as I am. Captain is nothing without his crew, eh? And I want to keep telling my stories, and I want to keep hearing your stories. So let's keep sailing forward together and look ahead to our next horizon. Thank you again, and I'll be seeing you in the next adventure. Cheers.